Chance instruments. What else? I can thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Sasa unaweza kutumia WhatsApp kutamani yes, naanza kustuma sasa nasema what's kustuma kwa basi ndio namba ya polisi namba ya nani anataka umtumie kwenye Zoom mimi nifanye nini WhatsApp sababu WhatsApp sasa leo imaliza kipata ya kwa nina para kisenge tumwa sike sile tu sile tu ungeshia na password ya ni wifi wifi pango no lakini ndio ndio kwa wewe chukua lugha Kana sisi tukaonekana kidogo watu wamesogea sio baya sio baya kwa kuanzia hapo kwa lazima sisi Inaonekana
kwenye Zoom inaonekana hivi. Kwenye Zoom inaonekana hivi. Inaonekana. Au kwa kwenye live kwenye YouTube. Ona hicho ona hiyo. And video. Ona hicho.
hapa ni ngapi?
Ni DRP Moscow.
Hapo sasa DRP usije ukazipoteza.
Sawa.
Sasa tunaweza kuta sasa hivi ndio kabisa za kwa. Ni mwasi wa furaha haifanyi kazi.
Haifanyi kazi.
Kila PHO. Password ni
ile MUHAS at 1 2 3. Na hiyo
capital
na hiyo.
At
MUHAS at 1 2 3. Share camera.
kama tunaweza kupitia kama hapa tunaweza kupitia hii nani password ya wifi
Mzazi. Kwanza miti wao pale maize wanaona hata maize pale maize unaweka presentation finish my presentation ngapi ambayo ni ya kwanza na hii nyingine there are people
Mungu amesaidia amechelewa. Kila nikipata kufanya na hiyo swali hapa imeandikwa hiyo juu kabisa global 2 launch. Unaikopi ndio kwenye store. Akimaliza utakuja kufungua alafu ndio nitafunga. Sawa. Mbona imechomeka kule kuna taa? Ulikuwa unaondoa kamera yako.
Go for it.
AM online device.
Ile kamera.
That's Jim.
Where? Corner to water. No? Okay. This is electrical, right? Nataka kufanya hivi. Kama nimespondia kama hivyo hapo sasa. Registration and launch. Kwa chakula sana. kutoka huku hao watu wa hao wale waliokuja. Kalau boleh saja.
Genki desu. O genki desu ka? O hisashiburi. So, izugashi kute. So, she can do it. IT no system. You don't want that. Abatemasu. Monareteru. Sekatsu.
Mbona mbona visikitu pale nje?
Yeye mwenyewe anasema nje.
Kuna yeye kuna mbili.
Thank you very much. The head also of pediatric department can move forward and speak. Dr. Maria. Welcome today to a very special event at the University of Health and Allied Science. This is the day that we are going to launch our program, a global for pediatric hematology and oncology program. And just to acknowledge the high level, I would like to acknowledge our guest of honor, who is the Director of Corrective Services, representing the PHO, Dr. Omari Ibui. I'd like to acknowledge the Vice Chancellor of the University and Allied Services, Professor Andrea Gilbert. And I'd like to acknowledge the Director of PHO, Director David Paul. And then I'd like to acknowledge the representative of the Executive Director of MNH, Dr. Okoye. And also I'd like to acknowledge the head of the pediatric department who is the host of this program, Dr. Maria. Ladies and gentlemen, all the representatives from different institutions, welcome to this very special day for us. Now I'd like to welcome the head of the pediatric department to come and say a few words, and also welcome the Vice Chancellor to this opening, the official launching. Welcome, Dr. Maria. And then, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Department of Pediatrics in Chicago, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all of us here for this important event. Acknowledging guest of honor, Dr. Omar Ibui, the Director of Pediatric Service, our Vice Chancellor, Mobile University of Health and Allied Science, Professor Andrea Gilbert, Executive Directors, Mobile National Hospital, all the executive directors of other representatives from other hospitals, Ocean Road Institute, Mobile Orthopedic Institute, the Fire Equated, Guided Institute, delegates from the Global Hope Program, led by the Professor David Poplar. You're most welcome. All the directors from MUHAS, Professional Association representatives, presidents, Dr. Chris Muzazi and many others. Welcome, representatives from other town hospital, other executive officials and members of Mobile University and Mobile National Hospital community. You are most welcome. Survivors, patient representatives, journalists, ladies and gentlemen. My role here is very small. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty God to enable us to meet in this lovely afternoon of 5th of August in 2020 to accomplish our departmental dreams and achievements and officiate the Global Hope Pediatric Hematology Oncology Program in Tanzania. And this is just a small effort contributed by MUHAS towards fine-tuning and strengthening the pre-service education curriculums as part of the ministerial strategies. Specifically here is on childhood cancers and blood services in Tanzania. So without taking a lot of time, my role is just to welcome our Vice Chancellor, Professor Andrea Gilbert, to give us more blessings and welcome and opening remarks to all of us. Welcome, Vice Chancellor, Professor Andrea Gilbert.
Good afternoon, everybody. Us just feeling welcome you back in the introduction. But to me, the most important is to know each other, because this is the time when we can start networking and then working together. Maybe I will not repeat the high table, although it was not quite clear who is who. But I would like to introduce a few people from the Children's Global Home Program, of whom they are sitting there. The first one is Diana Scardino, the Vice President, Texas Children's Hospital. Please, they have to see you. Thank you. So, second is Chris Wilson Lewis, the Director of Administration and Planning, Global Home. Thank you so much. Then the last one, but not least, is Rachel Smith, Assistant Director, Philanthropy and Strategic Partnership Global Home. Please. Our colleague, the Associate Director for Global, the Associate Director for Global Home, Dr. Joseph Vega, the colleague from Uganda. Just right there is a representative, and we introduce the real director of maybe national hospital, but the representative of the executive director will be the national hospital, Dr. Marcela Mugoyo, who is also the colleagues and the director for the supportive services at the hospital. We have as well in this room the registrar for Medical Council of Tanganyika, Dr. David Mzaba. He is good. We have the coordinator for non-communicable diseases program in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Asfad Lugakingira. You are hiding there. You have to come and cross. You know, good is here. The front sits, even the Bible, that's what it says. But also, I have to say that we have the deal with this program here at maybe University of Health and Sciences, who is coordinating this program. So, alumni or colleague, Dr. Lulu Shirande. I know you are very hard working, and you have seen you growing since you were in medical school with Sabria and others. But we put us also in the president of the Pediatric Association of Tanzania, and this is Dr. Pius Mozazi. Oh, you know this should be your room, and you better come to this side. And it's one of the fellows of pediatric oncology, the pediatrician, and good work, and we expect more from you, young generation. The head of the department, she introduced herself, Dr. Michael Salim, who has been working very night, ensuring that this program is moving forward. Inside here, I have to introduce Professor Manchi. Professor Karim Manchi, here at the moment, the in anatologists has trained most of us in pediatrics and neonatology. And has been a key person, especially in motivation for most of us doing the research, publishing our work, at the same time, we need for the excellence in research, training, and administration. Thank you so much, Professor Manji, for your leadership. We have visitors from this room, the Director of Research and the Publication, Professor Bruno Sumbuya. Please, the world is yours. There in the sky. Thank you so much for everything and creating all the changes, new innovations for which you're making to this innovation. We expect that by these 2 years, you have much more to do, especially in terms of establishing the innovation hub and incubation center at the university. And the changing the old people. We old minds always take years to change, but I'm sure that you're going to change, most of us. I saw a new professor outside there, I'm not quite sure who is here. Professor Manuel Barandi, where is he? He's not here. I'm going to, we are very sorry. All the new departments who are present here. And I think I've not forgotten anybody. I'm sure that we have more for us in that way during the process. We at the University of Health and Art Sciences, like most of the universities in the country, we have 5 core functions, and most of the time we want to excel in this. And as a medical university, we want to excel in a training for human resources for health, to excel in the quality of research which we do here at the university. We want to excel in the quality of services. This includes the clinical services and the community services which we give to the developments and beyond. But when you read the research and the clinical services and the community services, we have to come with innovations so that we can market the products out of these research and services. Since we started way back in 1963, we have been trying as much as we could to achieve all of this. Much has been done in this university, including training for most of the human resources in this country. And we are a leading university in doing research and publication to the high impact journals, as well as we can to participate fully in the community as well as in clinical services. But when it comes to innovation and the commodities, we have to increase our plans and ensuring that we move as fast as we could to all what we innovate and the commodities which we produce. Currently, we have 324 academic staff, but we have 150 the new which we expect to announce soon. Therefore, almost half the number of the academic staff at once. More than that, we have 4 200 students this year who are at the university. We would like to have expanded this university to go to 15,000 students if the Mloganzila campus will be completed. And the aim is still there, although we shall go by phases. Now, the research, you cannot do it by yourself. You need collaborations. Training is something that you do inside. You need to collaborate with the others so that you can gain the knowledge, skills, and good attitude in order to produce better services when they are so. Therefore, MUHAS has a number of collaborations. In the current year and the average number of collaborators, and this also includes the global collaboration. The one which is very special, as it's focusing mostly in the building long-term capacity to and the doctor improve the prognosis for children with cancers, especially the blood cancers and blood disorders in sub-Saharan Africa. The information which I got from the president is that here in Tanzania, in Uganda, in Kenya, Botswana, Eswatini, maybe the other countries in planning to expand. Therefore, when they come here, we in order to improve our training program sources, but as well as research, which we are conducting in the pediatric cancers and the innovation to ensure that the context of Tanzania is taken into consideration when we are providing the services. Therefore, with these few words, which was required to say, I thank you very much and welcome you to this launching of the global program at MUHAS. Karibuni sana sana. Oh, I'm reminded sometimes, if you see someone putting glasses, you know that is not seeing well. The few people here, for them, which I forgot. First of all, is Dr. Alex Magesa. Dr. Alex Magesa, the son of our teacher, Dr. Magesa, was here, also working in hematology, and also Alex, the hematologist, and the director of diagnostics in the Ministry of Health. They'll be with me when you see us many days. And you run away from us. It's better. You're saving the nation. You're saving much more people. Then we have the program manager for Dar es Salaam, Dr. Abdul John, also a hematologist. Karibu sana MUHAS. Congratulations for the post. I'm sure that you are still not in the office, although you have been there for some time. And the one situation which I use, and I regret, is not the presence of my senior, Dr. Frederick said, when I was the first year, he was in the fourth year, and was employed before me here as was. The director has to do things. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Vice President, for the welcoming remark and the introduction. I think you will have another round of applause. Now, before I welcome the Director of Global Health Program to give us the overview of the Global Health Program and perspective in Tanzania, I understand that his presentation is going to be a PowerPoint presentation, so I would like to request the high table just to move on this side. so that we'll be able to see what we it's written at the same time and so for that state level. And while we're doing that, I would like to welcome the director, Professor David Hoffler, to come and give us the overview of the global health program in the perspective for Tanzania. Karibu.
Thank you very much. Chief Medical Officer, Ministry of Health of Tanzania, Dr. PHO Vice Chancellor of Muhimbili University of Health and Allied Sciences, Professor Andrea Fender, and representing the Executive Director of Muhimbili National Hospital, Dr. Blair, and then Vice President for Global Programs at Texas Children's Hospital, Diane Scardino, and deans and heads of departments at MUHAS and MNH. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Texas Children's Hospital, I'm extremely thankful to Muhimbili University, Muhimbili National Hospital, and the Ministry of Health of Tanzania for inviting us to join you in this momentous event today. Texas Children's Hospital Global Hope Program is extremely proud to be associated with Tanzania's preeminent medical institutions that are the engine for numerous innovations and policies that transform the lives of people of Tanzania and Africa at large. For us, it is an honor to be able to contribute to your mission, which is now our shared mission, to ensure optimal health of the people of Tanzania. Global Hope was founded in 2016 and early 2017 as an initiative of Texas Children's Hospital to dramatically improve the survival rates for children with cancer and blood diseases in sub-Saharan Africa. We are currently working in 6 countries, including Tanzania, and today have reached over 12,000 patients, trained more than 5,300 healthcare professionals, and improved survival for children with cancer and blood disease. The focus of the Texas Children's Hospital Global Hope Program in Tanzania is to work with all stakeholders in the country to build sustainable capacity for the care of children with cancer, sickle cell disease, and other blood diseases in Tanzania. I want to express how honored we are to be here to celebrate the launch of this partnership. Texas Children's Hospital is actually the largest children's hospital in the United States and ranks number 2 out of over 250 children's hospitals in the U.S., with the largest pediatric hematology and oncology training program. Texas Children's has a strong commitment to global hope and to global health in general, as underscored by the fact that with us today is one of our most outstanding vice presidents, Diane Scardino. We have more than 20 years of experience working in Africa with the Baylor International Pediatric AIDS Initiative, and we're building on that experience and our expertise to address childhood cancer in sub-Saharan Africa. In the U.S., as shown on the left, and in other Western highly resourced countries, the outlook for children with cancer is relatively positive, with 85% of children survive. And most of them are really cures. In contrast, however, in sub-Saharan Africa, shown on the right, more than 100,000 children develop cancer each year, and 90% of these die. Many more children are born with sickle cell disease and other blood diseases that have poor survivals as well. Global Hope was founded 5 years ago in partnership with Texas Children's Hospital, its academic, Baylor College of Medicine, and with a foundation of $50 million, which was an investment by Bristol Myers Squibb Foundation, which started us off in our initial 3 countries. And obviously, the aim is to address what is horrific inequity. Our approach includes an emphasis on partnerships we have with ministries of health, and with other partners as well, including academic institutions like those here, foundations, and a variety of organizations such as USAID and the National Cancer Institute in the US. As shown here, our approach is threefold. First, it involves capacity building, and that involves training physicians, nurses, and other healthcare professionals. Second, it's to enhance drug access, which is extremely important in Africa. And finally, we're relevant to improve pediatric healthcare facilities. So this slide shows you our results to date. And as you can see, we've reached over 12,300 patients. We've trained over 5,000, actually now 300 healthcare professionals, and we've radically improved survival rates. As an example, in Uganda, when we started this program, of those patients who had been initially treated, in the first month, 30% of those children survived first month of therapy. Obviously, 70% did not. We've changed those figures radically. Now, 2 years following initial treatment, 60% children are alive and well, and those types of figures are those that have been seen at all of the sites at which we're functioning with our partners. This slide shows our training program, fellowship program, which is a 2-year program in which we've trained African pediatricians to become experts in pediatric hematology and oncology. In Uganda, 20 fellows have graduated from the program. When we got started in Uganda, a country of 45 million people, there were no pediatric oncologists. Now there are 9. And 6 others have, again, levels, all have gone to different countries where they've taken on leadership positions, running programs, and developing, implementing new pediatric hematology programs. That includes also in Uganda, where Dr. Ivanova, who is at Uganda, and also in Kenya and at other hospitals in Uganda, including Malawi. So in a sense, what we are doing is training people who become pioneers in the field. And of course, I need to mention Dr. Ivanova, who's done a wonderful job at developing a affordable research and training program. We also assist in training individuals in other areas. This shows the impact of global health training And you can see that we're in many different countries, 20 different countries in Africa, where we're training nurses as well. It's a very comprehensive program which uses online courses and as well as programs at individual centers, which are shoulder to shoulder, classical training programs, also the use of various workshops, annual workshops, and virtual in-person training really carries the day for training of many thousands of nurses already. So we also train individuals in various specialties that relate to pediatric hematology and oncology. As you all know, cancer treatment is an activity which requires a village, and that means multiple disciplines, including pediatric surgeons, as examples, pediatric pathologists, hematopathologists, intensivists, neuro-oncologists, and those involved in palliative care. And of course, backed up by strong administrative support. One of the things that we're proud of is that in the U.S., we've garnered significant support from the government. And that's in the form of the passage of an act which is aimed at supporting, which is similar to PHO, although not necessarily in terms of the grander financial support. But this is a program which aims to support public-private partnerships in supporting the development of pediatric cancer programs in under-resourced countries, primarily in Africa. This is a picture of Congressman Michael McCall, who was really the person who initiated this act, and the act itself was named after the Global Hope Program. So we also want to point out that this is support from the U.S. government, although not yet real in terms of having developed appropriations, will likely start in 2023 and 2024. We envision that Global Hope itself is a 25 to 30-year program. It's all in a way about teaching a man to fish, and we are hopeful that after that time, the entire program of Global Hope will be able to step back and celebrate the fact that pediatric cancer and hematology services throughout Africa are run and led by African pediatric oncologists who in some way had the pleasure and honor of training. So we're very excited to officially add Tanzania to this network. And indeed, that's what we're developing, a group of institutions that will be working together in a network and learning together to develop treatments that are adapted to pathology that exists in children in Africa. And we need to also learn about that through research, as was mentioned earlier. We're excited that we have people such as Guru Sharande here in Dar, and Karanima Joas, and Uganda, in conflict with Dr. Nesri Masalo in the Lake Zone. And with your partnership, I believe that Tanzania will have one of the finest pediatric cancer programs in all of Africa. I say that having been here, having seen how excited a response we've gotten from the people that we've met, how valuable the discussions are that we've had, and seeing the enthusiasm and dynamism that exists in your institutions. I'm absolutely convinced that you will become a template that other countries will mirror in their quest to improve cancer treatment for children and for related blood diseases as well. So for us, it's an honor to work alongside you. And we look forward together to dramatically improving care of children with cancer and blood diseases. And we're very grateful, very gracious hospitality you've given us while we've been here. And we look forward to a bright future working together in partnership. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor David Poplar from Global Hope. I think it's these words is too much to digest, and the roles and responsibilities we have itself huge. And at this moment, I think I would like to recognize our fellows here. Before I welcome Dr. Lulu Filani to give us some updates on our Global Hope program. Our fellows, some college fellows, where are you? Yeah. So we have currently we have 6 fellows, 3 outgoing. And just today I was like, I think we need a special send-off getaway before we release you to the world, because you have huge responsibilities on your shoulders, and we really need you to make changes. Not just hide yourselves in your walls, but play within the system to make changes in every corner of the health system. So here we are. Dr. Lulu, please. Dr. Lulu, welcome. Good afternoon. The guest of honor, Dr. Obubui, Director of Curative Services, the EC, Vice Chancellor MUHAS, and the representative for Director of the National Hospital, Dr. Uweo, and all protocol set. I'm very honored to be here, and I'm somehow emotional for this day. And even particularly, we are doing this while we already have worked for some 2 years, so we have some touching results. So I will present in short what we have achieved so far since this program, what this partnership started, which is some time. But before I go to that, I really want to share with you why are we motivated, why are we doing all this. And so this picture that I have here is the child that, if you look at it, that is the child that we have received a very wasted, with no hope in our world at the National Hospital. And just even before 2 months, we had such a wonderful child running in the world, smiling. So I feel these are the things that make us do what we do, whether it's research, whether it's any form of capacity building. In our hearts, we have these children. And so we treat them for cure. But even when we cannot cure them, we know children can come very late because of various issues. We still take care of them and we really improve the quality of their life. So we can look at this also when we have a child whom we successfully stage 4 neuroblastoma. We knew we couldn't cure the child, but we transformed this child from what you see from the right side to a really smiling, happy child. And so he could live the rest of his life happy and quite productive. So these are the motivation that we make us do what we do. And we are happy to have all of you supporting us. So when I talk about when we receive children with really huge advanced disease, that is another picture that you can see at the lower corner there. This is quite a different child without that huge mark, and really we continue to treat it. I'm quite happy with all the team we have at the MUHAS and also the fellows and everybody else who contribute to the control of this children. So I think that was presented that we have this big iniquity where most of the children live and where most of the children develop cancer. That's where all blood disorders, that's where we have very minimal services and we just work something. To me, when I look at this, when I realize even if we do a minimal effort in low-income and middle-income countries, the impact is quite big because even if we have to improve the outcome of children with cancer and the other blood disorders by even 30% or by 50%, we'll be curing much more children in the world than what are cured already. So the little effort we do in this part of the world is really a huge impact because of the numbers that we are most of the children of the world live. So that has already been presented. And there are different reasons why children with cancer and blood disorders in our second stage die. And these are the gaps that we are trying to address, and this is what the global hope is set to address. So there are shortage of specialized doctors and nurses, and this is really, if you don't have somebody who is committed and dedicated for something, then change is not happening. And if you have seen even here at MUHAS in Tanzania, when you have people really taking a specialty, change is happening. We have seen with oncology, but we have seen with nephrology, we have seen with many other subspecialties. When people commit, what we say for us when you look at the development of cells, we say when I become a pediatrician, I'm not fully specialized. So we say we are fully specialized, and Dr. Odega trained me. We say it's like now we have taken a seed before, you have to lose your enzyme, the TDT, that converts into other things. So once you super specialize, then you have settled. You are not transforming anymore. So pediatricians are still putting what you get the neurologists, but once you subspecialize, you settle and really focus in the development of that subspecialty. And I think that's what we are seeing. So there is a great need of specialized doctors, but nurses, pharmacists. So pediatric oncology is a multidisciplinary specialty. But there is also shortage and inconsistent access to drugs. Chemotherapy and many other drugs for sickle cell, hydroxyurea, even supportive medication, when the situation is different in different countries, different in Tanzania, in different parts of Tanzania. So these are part of the reasons why children cannot be treated. Or when you treat them with chemotherapy, you can't support them with when they need the antibiotics or maybe when they need other supportive care like blood products. And we are quite happy that in Tanzania with the national blood transfusion services, we've seen improvement of this situation. We still have a great need, but there is a great improvement. Inadequate facilities and technology as well, technology for diagnostics, and even facilities. There are so many hospitals where you don't have beds for children with cancer, or hematological problems, or you don't have units. So these are some of the reasons why children with cancer or other blood disorders really die in the family. But there are other reasons like when patients present very late, this is also our biggest challenge. When patients come with stage 4 diseases and limited resources, the outcome is really maybe 0, because maybe it was 20 if they presented like this in US. So when they present like this in our setting, the maybe the outcome is really 0. We can justify it. So the global hope approach to tackle these problems, I think Dr. David Poplak has presented. To train specialist team, I will talk later what has been done in our setting. We have trained specialist teams, including myself, to facilitate access to drugs. We have been doing this with the National Hospital and the outreach centers. I think you will go and reach that success plan in place. So I will go through the history of the Global Hope Program in Tanzania. I would say this is started in 2017, when Dr. Poplak and the other global members visited Tanzania, and I got to meet them for the first time. Before that, I knew Dr. Poplar from the textbook for pediatric oncology because I had a copy of it and I used to read it, but I was able to meet him in person. And then after that, I have been looking for a place to train, and this is common in Africa. So training opportunities for super specialization are really minimal. So I've been waiting for some years to get a chance to train at UCT. That was in South Africa. But fortunately, while I'm on waiting, the training program in Uganda opened, and I was among the second intake of fellows. So from 2017 to 2019, I was trained in Uganda, and I developed a network, and I got a family of pediatric hematology and oncology in Uganda, in Tanzania, and then I had a vision of really doing the training here at Muhimbili, because before that, we had a curriculum, but we didn't have the capacity, human resource and many others to run the program. So when I came back, and I'm quite happy this program does not train you and let you go away. It supports you to develop your career. So I was supported, and when I came back in November 2020, we were able really to start the training program, which is the MUHAS Global Pediatric Hematology and Oncology Program. With that amount of funding from Novartis, and we started our fellowship training. We had the first 3 fellows. That was me when I graduated in 2019 in Uganda, and I came back home, and here I am working. So now I will use the same to give update of where we are. So we have in training specialist teams. We have 3 now. We have 3 pediatric hematologists and oncologists from Tanzania who have completed their 2 years of training. And we really hope that they will go and be catalysts and develop services where they are. They are in the house, and they are really, Dr. PHO, the president of Pediatric Association of Tanzania, has completed his training. So we hope he will advance that, and he's already president at PHO. I think he will be a very good advocate for children with cancer and blood disorders. We have Dr. Fatia from Nazimoja, Zanzibar, where there is really great need. We hope when she goes back as well, she will develop an advanced care for children with cancer and blood disorders. We have Dr. Sonal, when we are talking about public and private partnership, we really don't segregate. So we hope also she will go back to other time and really develop the hematology and oncology services. But also, we've been involved in training nurses at the School of Nursing. Here they have a program of oncology nursing, and they have 1 semester where they do pediatric oncology, and they are quite very through the global program and the specialists that they have, and the faculty, they've been able to train these nurses for a whole semester. But there is also a previous presentation training for nurses in the world who are on job on pediatric hematology oncology, but also pharmacists and medical officers. There are special programs for them in the training. Facilities and drug access, yes, through direct relief and Clever, we are receiving shipments of chemotherapy and other supportive medication since last year from the National Hospital. And we continue to get this, and we hope the volumes and the amount will really expand. So this is another area that through this program we have been able to address. Outreach centers and child-friendly design diagnostic laboratories. So we are working on this one, and we are working with Muhimbili National Hospital to see how the pathology services and diagnostics can be supported. And in training as well, we are hoping to train a pathologist at Muhimbili National Hospital to become a pediatric pathologist, so that she can really be able to diagnose childhood cancers better than being a general pathologist. Also in service, we have nurses. Also, we have medical officers who support here at Muhimbili National Hospital. But as well, we have a full-time faculty who supports me there, because I was alone. I couldn't run the program, and I have 6 fellows. So through global funding, we were able to get a full-time pediatric hematologist and oncologist who was here from January and maybe for the next 2 years. Dr. Nana. So Dr. Nana, he said she's working with me to be and the rest of us and other sciences, and she has been trained in Uganda, and she's in Uganda. So I say I'm quite touched. So we have the first cohort of fellows, as I said, I remember when I came from Uganda, it was like really, I didn't know how to do it. But we had the first cohort of fellows who are graduating, and now on that side, I have the second one of the second cohort of fellows, Dr. Anna, with the children. So, as I said, it's the children that will make us do what we do, so we can see that with the children at the ecology. So I'm quite touched to see that we have a team of 6 fellows just 2 years down the road. So we also have partnership, but it is not only a MUHAS program, it's also partnership with the National Hospital, and that was handing over the MOU between the Global Hope and the National Hospital. And there are goals that are there with the National Hospital, which are to adopt local approach to based pediatric hematology and oncology practices to enhance sustainable access to pediatric hematology oncology drugs and supplies, and to enhance diagnostic pathology capacity and access. So we also engage with the community. We know advocacy is important, awareness raising is important. So as a Global Hope team, we don't only work in the hospital, but we also engage with the community. And we've been able to do a number of awareness raising. We've been able to conduct blood donation campaigns, and this was last year in September, because September is the Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So we team up with different partners, we team up with the Ministry of Health, we team up with National Blood Transfusion Services, and we team up with many other. We team up with other local partners like Maisha in doing all these awareness campaigns and offering different services for children with cancer. But so Global Hope does not end at Muhimbili or Dar es Salaam. The plan is really to expand, and this is an example that it is now expanding to Uganda, Mwanza. And as I said, when you train under Global Hope, then they will support you. There's Dr. Hiroshima there, who completed training 2 years ago. So she's also supported to build set up pediatric hematology and oncology services that we've done, and this happened during their visit. So we hope that, and by strengthening these other centers, it means we really reduce the volume of patients we see at Muhimbili, and that is very important. We have seen about 500 new patients with cancer at the National Hospital. So, and this comes from different parts of Tanzania. And that really, because we have to travel a long distance, that means the families are. So we hope we will continue to expand, and then children will not have to really travel a long distance. So the long-term vision is to be able to develop a world-class center of excellence in pediatric hematology and oncology, care, research, and education in sub-Saharan Africa. We hope that will happen in Tanzania. And also eventually we will network of pediatric hematologists and oncologists across Africa who will really practice evidence-based treatment, and eventually we'll be able to evaluate our treatment and outcome of children with cancer. So currently the Global Hope team, which is the Department of Pediatric and Child Health at MUHAS, we have a number of faculties, so Kanan is one of them. We have 2 medical officers who are hired by Global Hope, and they work at the National Hospital. We have a pharmacist who is also hired by Global Hope and supporting care at the pharmacy in the pediatric oncology. And we are also planning to hire nurses and also M&D officers. So the team is growing. When I started the salon, there are plans really to work together to advance research at the university and at the hospital. So I thought that when we look at ourselves as low and middle income countries with limited resources, before I finish, this is my last slide. I thought it is important to understand that we have a great potential. And so I tried to outline what is our great potential as low and middle income countries in caring for children with cancer and life disorders. As we know, about 80% of the children live in these settings. So whatever we want to do, we have the numbers, we have the children, and this offers a great opportunity for research. And one important area when we think about this, we understand in high income countries, people have really reached, I would say, high levels of chemotherapy protocol, they are treating children, they are curing them to a high rate. But to us, we are developing our treatment protocols stepwise based on the level of supportive care we have. So we are offering a very important opportunity of de-escalating treatment. You know, some people are struggling, they don't know when to stop. I mean, when enough is enough. So we hope that because we are developing our treatment protocol to match with the level of supportive care we have, so we hope we may be able to really reach at a point when we don't have that high intensive treatment, but we have equal outcomes. And maybe this will offer high income countries the opportunity to have evidence to escalate the treatment, because otherwise people are scared when they do that and your outcome is not good enough, maybe it can be counted unethical. But for our side, we are matching our treatment with the supportive care. So we also offer an opportunity for research in that aspect. But also the African population is quite diverse genetically and the other way. So we also offer opportunity for research in that area. So the evidence we use maybe for risk stratification is not derived from our population. So we really need to study our population and be sure that what we use is really appropriate. And on this one, to me, I think it is very important because we already, for a few years that we have been working whether in Uganda and in Dar es Salaam, there are some things that are obvious different for acute leukemia, for instance. When I've been reading, I always knew percentage of AML is around 18 to 20%. But in our centers, we see 30 to 40% of children with acute leukemia with AML. And those who have acute lymphoblastic leukemia, we are seeing a high proportion of children with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. So maybe we need to really be deeper, do research and really deeper into the evidence. So there is also an opportunity of, because we have the numbers in the volume, so I'm not a really businessman, but I know this is the market. When you have market for pharmaceutical companies, then you have the power to negotiate. I think this has happened with other diseases, malaria, tuberculosis. So when you have the numbers, you're able to negotiate to really get chemotherapy or other medication at really maybe cheaper prices. And when we have a big network across Africa, which is our maybe negotiation power. And most important, we have really great people to work with in Africa. I think Dr. Hopla and the team of evidence, we offer a very great team of people who are motivated really to do this work. So, particularly at MUHAS, and really I'm grateful to Professor Pembe and the whole university. When I was struggling around, they supported me. When I didn't know what to do, I ran into the offices and they are always got really appropriate support. So thank you very much. In short, this is what has been happening in this global for the past 2 years, and we are really looking forward to doing better things. Thank you. That was beautiful Lulu Chirande from the Department of Pediatric and Child. So we are blessed to have her and see things moving again. I'm going back to our fellows. The center of party is on, and you need to do anything the same of what Lulu is doing, or more than that. And behind the scene, I think you don't know what is happening in terms of selection. But as Lulu has highlighted, there's a private representative, someone from Zanzibar, and there's also someone from the coastal region, Ibaha. So yeah, the work is on shore again. So yes, we need evidence-based research to make things change, because what we are working with will not be similar to other settings. And here I think it's a nice opportunity to work with Roseda of Wales, pathologists, senior pathologists. So many years of knowledge and experience. The representative from the
So,
thank you so much. Good afternoon, everybody. Here is one Director of Clinical Services at the Ministry of Health, Dr. Omanu Bugulu, Vice Chancellor at the University of Health and Allied Sciences, Professor Andrea Pende, all invited guests, and our Lord is doing something very precious. Our fellows on hemato-oncology, whom we are thinking maybe we have to do a send-off to them. Survivors and patients representatives, journalists who are in this group, protocol observed. Reveal National Hospital has been caring for children with cancer since 2011. Initially, these children were being treated at Ocean Road Cancer Institute. Currently, we have a bed capacity of about 24 patients, but on average, we see 500 new patients who are being attended at our pediatric oncology at Muhimbili National Hospital every year. We have a weekly hematology clinic with nearly 100 patients per clinic, and most of these patients are diagnosed with sickle cell disease. Available diagnostics and imaging services for cancer diagnosis and treatment includes histopathology, flow cytometry, CT scan, and MRI. But you find that at NLS and the MUHAS, where we are working together, most of the histopathologists, they are general pathologists, and they would like them to be trained to have a subspecialty as other developing countries do practice. This will help in the treatment of these kids. And we are very happy that at least now Global have earmarked one histopathologist, Dr. Andrea Liza, where are you? Is going to be supported by the Global Hope for being a pediatric pathologist and also a pathology for all cancers which are detected in these kids. But I think this is just the beginning, and we'll be having many more histopathologists and hematologists following this route, so that at least when we make a diagnosis, we are sure that this is the correct diagnosis. Because having a pathologist or hematologist who is just a general hematologist will not help us a lot. So I think Global Hope will build our capacity for the human resource that we have at the National Hospital and at MUHAS, so that we have an accurate diagnosis on kids who are having cancer. But also you find that the diagnostic equipment that we have at Muhimbili National Hospital, CT scan, MRI, they are very expensive, and these kids, most of them are coming from very poor families. But at Muhimbili National Hospital, our policy is that these kids, they are exempted for these services. They don't pay anything. So they come straight from the wards they go for diagnosis. They don't pay anything. It is very costly for the hospital, but we have the policy. You have set such policy that they don't have to pay anything. So, Dr. Director of Curative Services, I think you are here and you see how we are struggling with this case, and we excel. It's very costly for the hospital, but that is what we are doing. Yeah, we also have other subspecialty which is available at MNH, including pediatric surgery, ophthalmologists, intensive care unit, anesthesia, ENT, and dental. And on Wednesday, we met with the Global Home, and we are promised that they will take care for training for these human resources who are dealing with these kids. So we hope we'll be having subspecialties in all cadres who are dealing with these kids in their care and treatment. We are very thankful for that. We also facing challenges in pediatric oncology services that we need a timely and accurate diagnosis, including immunohistochemistry, cytogenetics, and molecular diagnosis. But you find that, for example, the immunohistochemistry, sometimes we don't have the right antibodies, so we don't make accurate diagnosis. And even if they are available, they are very expensive. So I think we will assist us so that at least we have all antibodies for the immunohistochemistry that will be needed for these things, so that we make accurate diagnosis and we end up treating this patient. If we miss or we mess with the diagnosis, we usually the treatment fails. Sometimes when you're talking, meeting these patients, they want to go further and do cytogenetics, but we don't have equipment from the cytogenetics that currently at the national front. So I think we also take care of this so that we can have the correct equipment for cytogenetics, because for example, kids with acute myeloid leukemia, usually they would like to do cytogenetics, but we have to send the samples outside the country. In general, we do appreciate tremendous support from different partners who have been working with us. And for today, we really appreciate the support that we have been getting from the Global Home. Currently, the Global Home has 6 fellows, and Dr. Nuru said, we have 6 fellows on site who support patient care and quality improvement. We have 2 medical officers who have been employed by Global Home. We have pharmacists, the pediatric oncology. We have nursing supporting in training, and I'm told Global Home is planning to employ 4 full-time nurses. I think they will assist a lot in the treatment of these patients. We also receive chemotherapy and supporting medicine and the other supplies from Global Home. So we have no remarks on behalf of the National Hospital. I would like to thank you all for listening, and we really thank Dr. Nuru for this important collaboration. I think we are going to cure these kids. Instead of 90% dying or 80, maybe for only 5% will be done as in other parts of the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, on behalf of the Indian National Hospital. I think again, Dr. Boyer is echoing the issues of diagnostic facilities. We really need to build capacity on that, and this actually will facilitate the evidence-based research, because we really need to know the markers of disease progression, those which are associated with better prognosis. On this note, I would like to again welcome Professor Andrew Bendo, our Vice Chancellor, to welcome our honorable guest and appreciate.
So, here's the problem, Dr. Executive Director of the National Hospital, Dr. Marcela Oguero, Dr. Davis, the President of the Global Protocol observers. Before I welcome the guests of honor, just a few words from me. We have the late President Nelson Mandela, His Excellency. I quote one of the farmers. He said, if you want to build a nation, you have them the education. If you are reflecting what we are doing here today, you find that Global is providing education to us so that we become much more sustainable by building our capacities in terms of knowledge, skills, supplies, and other sources. But we know that African saying is said that if you go alone, you go fast. But if you go together, you go far. It also tells us the collaboration of which we are having with the global. Most important than all, across the country. And this is the Ministry of Health, with all the support that they've been providing to us. The Mwidulu National Hospital, the Ocean Water Cancer Institute, Jakaya Critical Cardiac Institute, with the Orthopedic Institute, and all other potential facilities within the country. We at MUHAS, we appreciate this collaboration in order to strengthen the provision of education related to health in this country. Thank you so much for collaboration, which we are having, all of you. After saying those few remarks, I take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Omar Uguyu, the Director of Clinical Services and Minister of Health, the United Republic of Tanzania, just to provide his words of wisdom and launch the program. Karibu sana, Dr. folklore. I'm representing Chief Medical Officer, so on behalf of Chief Medical Officers, there was some speech by the coach, but generally, what the ministry wanted to say, one is appreciating the effort made by MUHAS and global programs and key stakeholders, partners from Uganda and police from Tanzania, especially from the Mission Hospital, who was supporting this program. So we really appreciate your efforts in this initiative. That's one we acknowledge, especially the teachers, in Tanzania and globally in general. That's looking at what happens in Tanzania and what we say that 800 children are born get cancer almost every year. So we have new cases of cancer, which is 800 per year, which is quite significant. We are very important that the survival rate is 2 years and the survival rate is 30 to 40%, which is significantly low. By all means, pediatric cancer is a great sentence, and there's nothing you can take to the family the cure of condition, because within 2 years, there is a 60 to 80 chances that the child will die. So generally, people conclude that pediatric cancer is a death sentence. So it's sad to say so. Only 20% survive, which is significant. So we acknowledge that this is one of the biggest problems with the public health, especially within the city. Only we know the magnitude of these problems because it was not really documented. So here in this from our experts, we truly appreciate your effort and making it to the surface. So I think that the role of the especially about this issue, one is our diagnosis. We are the lecturer of diagnosis studies. So the reality is that diagnosis studies in the country. So we are taking your position. We are going to get all the possibility. But we don't have a director of our promotion with us, which is very important. But we are representative of our program in the denial of disease program, Dr. Albert. We are going to take a look at the remember that we have a presentation with Professor Bowman. We are looking at the history of the people who are diagnosed with cancer and found out that when someone is presenting with symptoms, to the time that you were diagnosed with cancer, it took almost a year, 356 days for someone to be to get at least a diagnosis. not from the when he reached, but when he felt symptoms, to when he gets diagnosis in some severe. And that we are asked to come to the hospital, but it's guy without being noticed. So when I was looking at this presentation, one, I thought that we need to go to the community and make sure that people are aware of cancer. We need to promise them that when they are getting diagnosed, chances of being cured will increase. And with that, we need to have a strategic location for this initiative. I've seen now we are moving to Uganda, which is very good. I think we need to have more hubs. If we use a spoken hub model, we very useful, and we need to have a strategic location for those hubs. Probably one of the elements should be super hub, and we can have additional hubs strategically located so that you get people very early and change the perception that this is a base sentence. And it's very meaningless when someone is taken to the chemotherapy who wants to die. So taking somebody to the hospital, probably family fear that you are exposing them to be taken to the chemotherapy to radiotherapy. And then though for sure people are going to go into maybe this it is late presentation. So people are correlating those two. In most cases, people refuse to take their beloved to the hospital. Feeling that they will be taken to the chemo to radiotherapy. So we need to improve on our health promotion and awareness campaign. So I'm just trying to start with the speech of Chief Medical Officer to show what has been observed today. And lastly, I think what Chief Medical Officer wanted to see to this audience is our commitment to make sure that this project will be supported, fully supported by the government. When we will instruct our directives, those the part that we're talking about, to give full support to the program. But we will make sure that the scope, especially living our regional facilities, working close with the program. And any other support to you from the government that we are ready to be supporting the full policy. That is what Chief Medical Officers wanted to ensure. Program. This week we had a meeting with the Prime Minister. Our plan is to see how we're going to coordinate all issues to non-communicable because they are cost-cutting. You need more stakeholders to be engaged. Those safety management actors need to be in place so that we get good outcome of our interventions. So, saying March, this is end of what Simon really should to us. This is